Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, indeed, it is PJ and Jim's.
After show.
Well, yes, it is.
It's the load of ass that starts aside to the thing of me jog of the week. I was going to say
you need
the
a
weekend.
bit of ass.
I get confused sometimes with this and the CSI show.
That's exactly where I was going.
You know what I mean?
You see, I was about to say the wrong thing there.
We do too much, Jim. We give
we've
people
too
too
many
much of
letters.
ourselves. You know what I mean?
Too many letters.
Too many
You
letters.
get your CSI mixed with your ASS and all that.
I do, yeah.
You know.
And then you
don't want a kick in the CSI or a kick in the ASS.
And then you add in the fact we're middle-aged men and we've probably got all these problems, trilateral health problems.
Well, numerous problems. Actually, speaking of health, what do you think of the health of my growth here?
Are you growing it deliberately, or is it sort of just an accidental?
It was bone idle laziness.
Oh yeah,
and I was going to use November as an excuse, not really to support the November thing, but I was going to do it as a sort of just a lazy. Let me just go over here.
You have to show off your little beard. Oh, your little beard. I shouldn't have said little beard. That's very insulting to a man who's got a bit of weed growth on him. How much is your growth there?
Oh, this is
How long?
I shaved this morning about 6:30.
Holy shit. I think this man's fucking Grizzly Adams.
No, that's a few. What's that now? That's a few. When did I shave? I shaved it the weekend.
Did you?
Oh yeah, now the start of the weekend, like say Saturday morning or something.
Jesus Christ, that's unbelievable. You know how often? Right, so how often do you buy razors? A pack of razors, like blades or whatever.
Yeah, no, hang on a second. Now, you see, the thing about it is, right, when I shave, I've way more to shave than you. Because I have my whole head, which is why I have this. I could turn. I'm not going to show it off.
Do you shave your whole head every time you shave your face?
Yes.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. That's why. That's what I'm saying. So that's why. I mean, shaving for a lot of men at the best of times is a pain in the arse. But when you have to shave your entire head.
Oh my God! You must look like you're wearing a white balaclava.
It's amazing.
When you put the cream on.
I must send you a photograph of when the old shaving foam was on, and it's like I tell you what,
just
it's like.
Your eyes sticking out.
It's like a skull. It's actually, you know what it looks like? It actually looks like, you know, in those old-fashioned movies where they used to have people doing voodoo.
Yeah.
You know those guys?
Yeah, the man from James Bond. That lad.
I look like him.
Oh my God. That's something.
There's swines everywhere. These eyes sticking out.
Oh, that's fantastic!
That's amazing.
I never thought about that.
That's why it's such a pain in the arse. You know what I mean?
And how long do you have to leave the cream on then around your face for the sufficient softening of the hair then?
No, well, on your scalp and stuff, it's no big deal.
All right, so you don't put the shaving cream on and go down and make dinner and...
No, I find it much easier actually doing my head than I do my face. I almost never cut my head. Almost never.
Yeah.
It's ironic that I'm talking to you now when literally for the first time in I don't know how long I actually did cut
your head.
But I almost never do. Whereas I'm always nicking me bloody face or something.
And so how often do you buy razors? Like a pack of 8, what do you use? Do you use Mac 3s or Fusions or what do you use?
Yeah, Fusion Hydroglide.
Yes, I use a Fusion.
Just in case Mr. Gillette is listening, I'm very partial to a good Fusion Hydroglide.
Yeah, you know what does my head in about the Fusions is that it's cheaper to buy the full razor and the blades than it is to buy the replacement blades.
Why is that? There's always promotional packs. You'd end up with like dozens of razors. And you know how long those things last me? So I buy a packet of razors, I'd say every 2 years. Blades, every 2 years, roughly. What?
Yeah, every 2 years, yeah. This is why I'm asking.
No, a packet of blades?
Yeah, so the 8 pack would last me 2 years.
2 years?
Everybody thinks this is unbelievable, yeah. I've got lady face, man. Lady face. So I bought my first pack.
But you're always clean shaven. You shave regularly.
Yeah, but I get like 20 shaves or more out of it, and I only shave. And then, I shaved the same time you did. I shaved on Friday or whatever. Yeah. And look, I still have no hair on my face yet. So
that's incredible.
I shave at the very, very most once every 10, 11 days. And I get 2 years, roughly 2 years, maybe a little longer out of a pack of 8 blades.
Jesus, I tell you, don't knock it. That's amazing.
You know what the problem is? You know the plastic bit that keeps it off your skin? Yeah. On the blade.
The changes colour. Starts off kind of bluey colour or yellow, and then it goes white as you use it.
That falls off before the blade is blunt. On me, it rots, it gets smelly and it rots and it starts to crumble and fall off the razor. And that's when I change it. I get months out of these things.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
I thought
God.
that was normal. Until very recently. I was chatting to a friend of ours, actually. I was chatting to her, Suzanne, and she was saying her fella, Joey and all, he bought a load of razors and all. I was there, a load of them? What do you mean a load of them? I said, well, he likes to, I was there going, I said, what? He's going to buy them again, when he's fucking 75 years old, the way I was doing the thing. I said, no. And then it was only then I realised, because I used Bic oranges for most of my life.
My dad used to use them all the time.
Same here.
He swore by them. And I remember one time buying them, thinking I was upgrading him. I bought him the Gillette ones, interchangeable blades and the Friday and all the business and all that. And he after I'd bought them for him or whatever, I was talking to him and he goes, he said kind of a similar conversation, like, how long would you get out of? So I was thinking, I don't know. I mean, I don't shave that often. But most lads have to, because of the job they do or whatever, they have to shave every day. And I couldn't do that. I mean, I try if I could get it down to once a week, I'd be very happy. Do you know what I mean? Or once a week would be grand, actually. Because we don't need to worry about it in here.
So how often do you do it then?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I try to keep it to just once a week, maybe. You know
right.
What I mean?
And how long does one razor last you then?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So I'd be getting a few weeks out of a razor, like, you know what I mean? To be fair,
right,
like,
yeah.
Because don't forget, when I'm talking a week, I'm talking about like my
your
entire head. Right?
Yeah, you're doing the entire landscape. I just do the lawn. Yeah, you do all the landscape. Yeah.
But he was disgusted because he felt that he used one of these blades, like the Gillette whatever or whatever it was,
Big Orange or whatever.
Right? Yeah. No, that's just it. He had been using the Big Orange,
sorry, I beg your
and
pardon.
he maintained that he got way better shave.
You do get longer,
and way better and way more long.
You get longer out of
the big disposables.
You do. There's no doubt about it.
Now the other ones.
You do get much
but
longer.
But do you not absolutely carve your face
No,
off?
you get used to it. This is the thing. You actually get used to using them. And now it's at the point that I'm using these fusion yolks, and it feels like almost impossible to cut myself. I think I could cut it with a hatchet, like at this stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they last you they last you so long.
Yeah.
And the only thing is,
now, are you one of these people? Like, the trouble with me is when I shave, right? There's some people they shave and they shave for what it looks like on their face. Right, as in, they look in the mirror and it's like, yeah, I look clean shaven, that's grand. Or are you one of these people like me that keeps going around doing things to your face, and seeing if you can feel any little bit of stubble anywhere and going over it and over it and over it?
I don't even have. It's like hamster fur grows out my face, man. They're like, I'd be looking all day.
Yeah.
No, I just like whatever, give her the whip around.
Right, so that looks grand.
Yeah. So
you see, that's the trouble with me. I'd go that way, and then I'd be going down this way, and I'd be you know what I mean? And if I can feel any sort of a resistance or a
do you go over it again?
Yeah.
Oh no,
that's probably my downfall.
Like, I'm in and out 2 minutes, like in and out, whip it around, gone. Some days then you'd be walking around and you look and there's a big tuft of hair left on the side of your head, and you go, missed that. I totally missed that. And then you have to go back and correct it. And then those are the days you start talking to people with your one hand on your, yes, drumming your face as if you're thinking a lot about things. Yeah. So no, I'm not nearly fussy enough. That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
Not nearly fussy enough. And then,
because the weird thing is when you're shaving your head, right? I mean, for you, like, that obviously would never have to, right? It probably seems weird to be shaving something you can't see.
I don't know how you do it.
But it's for some reason, it's actually weird. I did it for the first time, obviously, many years ago. On holiday, I tried, right, that's it. It was, as you say, Israel. Everybody out.
Everybody out, get out. Yeah.
It's all going.
Yeah.
And I was kind of surprised how easy it was. It's
really?
I know, it's weird, and yet, like, the way when you're doing your face, you're constantly looking and you're moving things and you're doing, but for some reason doing your head, I don't find it nearly as hard.
God, when I went in lockdown, remember when I did the lockdown?
Yeah.
And I got the electric razor off a lane to shave me head.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't get a haircut. I can't now. Now I look ridiculous. I think as I grow my hair now, and what do I look like? A llama. I don't look like a human. You look like llama. I look like a talking llama. My hair is so weird and wiry and ridiculous, and the tufts and all. I remember when I was young, I tried to grow long hair, and I just grew a beard on the back of my head. I look like a fucking llama. So and that's the thing. So I'm better off trying to shave it. But when I got the electric one, even, and like the amount of time it took me, because I was just like, and it's with your face. I go, it looks grand. But I was doing that feeling, and then there's that little bit there, longer than that little bit there, and I kept going over and over until my head was sore.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I was after overdoing the lawn.
Yeah.
And then of course, after all the time I put into it, I thought, I can feel another little bit. Forgot taking the blade off to do the locks, and I carved a whole new path out the centre of my head. The simplest haircut in the world.
Looking like your man out with the chill insurance ad.
I did, yeah. And the simplest haircut in the world took me like about probably 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
The ludic. And then if you ever go near your
actually, it's funny you say that. I remember getting one of the razor things, right? And
to do me, and it was one of these. It was meant to be, all singing and dancing thing, because it wasn't like metal blades. It was some sort of ceramic blades, and it was meant to be high tech, and it was absolutely shit.
It didn't pull anything.
Not at all. I tell you how bad it was. It literally was like that Chill Insurance ad. I was doing it, right? We were living in Clonee at the time, and I remember this, I was doing it, and it actually it felt like it was just a lad reefing hair out of your head.
Pulling it out of your head.
Right? Yeah. And it got to I had to stop. But I had to stop with all these, like a really old doll's head, right? And literally, I swear to God, Yvonne had to get into the car and go and buy a different razor in order to finish it.
Of course, you couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't go to the shop looking like a maniac.
There looking like a doll from a horror movie.
Yeah,
upstairs.
You have to put on some weird fishing hat. And now you'll be sitting at that. That's the one time someone's going to call around.
Yeah.
Jim, I know you're in. Jim, answer the door. I want to ask you something. That was when I did Young Offenders and I had to shave just the centre of my head off. And just had to leave the cells back.
I mean, like,
and it was like that for a week.
The reason I shave my head is because to avoid that egg in the nest thing.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
And you actually had to wear it.
For a week. Yeah, for a week I was walking around Cork with that egg in the nest thing. And it was. Remember, I told you I was in the Chipper there, the fishy place that I love on McCourtin Street, and I was in that place, and you forget sometimes. Yeah. You forget. You just forget. I don't know how. I was got in there. I was wearing a hat everywhere, but you're indoors. You take it off, and you just forget. I'm just standing there, and I could see a man staring at me.
I assume your initial thought is obviously he's recognised me. He knows who I am.
He knows my face. He can't figure out from where, because that would happen sometimes. And then they might go, do I know you? Or the penny will drop and they go, do you know something? I knew whatever. So I thought that was it. And then he goes, oh yeah, the old comedy business fairly hard, is it? He was standing there going, that poor fella there, no, Jesus. He's after going backwards over the last few years, like.
He thought you'd basically be down on your luck.
Yeah, he was
and that your hair had fallen out with the stress.
He was obviously thinking, come on, that Dublin comedian, I want to see the stare of him. He's ever coming in there, the whole head of hair falling out, not the egg in the nest, he wouldn't even shave it or anything. He looks alright still.
Because I remember when you came in here at the time, I mean, hats off to you, man, to be able to carry it off, like, because you had to work in here in between the filming.
Yeah, there was a couple of days, where I had to wear just the baseball hat.
Oh my God.
And there was just the egg in the nest there, which was that was and even the hard part of that, well, like it was just going into the barbers after, like,
when he turns around, he says to you, yeah, who did your last haircut?
Yeah. Did you do the last haircut yourself? Because it had grown back to a degree, Oh
my God! So it was like a hairy egg in the nest.
Yeah, so
it was like a furry egg.
So it's a little bit of fur.
This man doesn't have an egg in the nest. He has a Scotch egg in the nest.
Yeah. Yeah, because a little bit of fur after a couple of days it will grow back, a little bit. And going into the barber, because we did the last day's shoot, and the last day's shoot I went, oh yeah, can we get the shaved off? Sure, there's no makeup at the end of a shoot, or there's no hair person there at 7 o'clock in the evening. So driving back to Dublin going, I can't believe it's to go to a barber's looking like this.
Oh my God.
And then the next day you're in here, and then it's 2 days, and then you're wearing the hat, and you go to the barber, and he's just there going, and like, it's a grand to see you take off the hat, and he's like, Jesus Christ, and stag party, was it? You get all this? Stag party, was it?
He thought while you were asleep somebody just shaved the top of your head.
Someone went straight in, some bastard got stuck into it. I was doing a part.
I'll tell you what was
just
amazing.
Shave everything off, please.
It was amazing how much that haircut aged you for that.
I know.
Oh my God, man! Just that process of shaving out that middle bit. It must have put 20 years.
It was mad, yeah. Just looking at yourself in the future, I guess, isn't it? Looking at yourself in the future, it just shows that, like, going bald really doesn't affect people, with their look or anything. You just if you get rid of it, it's that thing we're always saying. You go bald, you just get rid of it all, and no one pays a second. No, you still look like a completely normal person. But if you just lose any will to care and grow a beard on the back of your head and a couple of sides, you look like you've lost your fucking. You look like 20
do you know what it is like, right? I was watching this thing. I told you about it. It was a brilliant thing. Brilliant for us because being United fans or whatever. The Busby, documentary. It's an amazing documentary. It's on Sky Docs or whatever it is. And but in it, as part of it, right? Obviously, there's loads of black and white footage and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And there's loads of footage of Bobby Charlton.
The two Charlton brothers. course, yeah.
And the thing about it is, now Bobby Charlton, apparently I've never saw him play in the flesh, obviously, supposedly one of the greatest players to ever play the game, fantastic, George Best, Dennis Law, all of this stuff, and Bobby Charlton's running around, right? Bearing in mind, okay, he's a bit older than George Best, and probably a bit older than Dennis Law, but not a lot. But he's running around with a comb over, flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Like it's fully flapping in the wind. And he's like, this man is like, at the time, a proper elite. He's the Kevin De Bruyne and the whatever of his day.
It's amazing.
And he's running, and it's like somebody's grandfather just ran out.
Isn't it amazing? It's something that there's not enough of.
Yeah.
You'd never see it in the Olympic Games today. You know, you see the old Olympians back in the day, and it's like it goes straight, it goes, must have missed and goes through them all. And it's old footage, and you see them, and some of them just look like normal athletes, and they're swinging their legs doing the warm-ups. You know what it is? And they're all wearing the singlets and the tiny shorts.
Yeah.
Doing all their swinging their arms. And then it'll get to one fella, and it looks like he's one of their dads has just sneaked in. He's got a comb over and like a big bushy tash. And like, you go, what the fuck event is this? It's like something like the 300-meter hurdles. Hurdles.
Should the wind drag on your man's comb?
And he takes off, and the thing is behind him. Like, it's literally behind, as he's running, jumping over hurdles. It's like a scarf moving up and down.
Yeah, he looks like Biggles.
Yeah.
One of those things flopping in the background.
And like, he'll come third or something. He's like, Jesus Christ, your man's helpless after getting a bronze medal in the fucking Olympics. This is amazing. And you never see that anymore.
Obviously it's gone now, but I mean, at what stage? I assume it was just one of those things that any hair was better than no hair at the time.
Anything, yeah.
Like, of all of the mad styles, hairstyles, mullets and weirdness, when did a comb... And the thing about it wasn't... Whatever about combing something back from the front, right? If you had a bald spot at the back and you combed your hair back, that's one thing.
No, but
when you're going from that thing where it's literally from one ear over your head...
The walnut whip. You're doing the walnut whip around your head. Wouldn't you love to see a professional footballer now like that with that haircut? What would you give?
That would be incredible.
You know, to see someone like, who would that have to be for Liverpool? I thought it would have to be. You know, some Scouse lad, they all turn up their Lamborghinis and Maseratis, all done to the nines. They all have personal dressers and all that now. And then some lad just walks up to Anfield with a whippet and ties it up outside. Then we go and have a game. Alright, me knee's a bit funny.
Imagine if that becomes, the way every so often you get some ridiculous fashion trend. Like, remember the pants that looked like they were just full of air and all. You know,
yeah.
Imagine if the comb
lads
over...
with no socks and short trousers too small for them. That's how that happens.
So, like, imagine if the comb over comes back in as a fashion thing.
If the hipsters start doing that, I swear to God, that'll be it. I'll actually join them. I'll join them. Although I can't grow a comb, I'll just have this one big knot on the side of my head. With a little walnut whip. What are you doing? There's a comb over. I'll pull it out and I'll let it go. I'll just zip it back in. Be like a starter for a lawnmower. Oh, Jesus.
God bless.
Finally, I've thought of style that can beat anybody no one else has done.
That's fantastic.
It's going to be amazing. Let me see my sandals in the wall.